Are they trapped inside the wreckage of the Titanic? That's the fear today as the Titan submersible remains lost.
This is so terrifying because the clock is really ticking.
If that sub is still intact and those passengers are still alive, they have less than 2 days worth of oxygen left on board.
The U.S. and Canadian Coast Guards are scanning the ocean using C-130 reconnaissance planes, dropping sonar buoys to listen for any sign of life.
They're listening for tapping or voices because at this point that may be the only clues that they have, if they can hear that at all.
The 5 men on board have been identified as British billionaire Hamish Harding, Shahzada Dawood, said to be one of Pakistan's richest men, and his 19-year-old son, Suleiman. Titanic expert Paul Henry Nargeolet, and the man who built the sub, Stockton Rush, the CEO of OceanGate.
Wow.
They are sealed in the 21-foot metal tube about the size of a minivan. There are no seats, no room to lie down, no food or drink, but there is a toilet.
The crew closes the hatch from the outside with 17 bolts. There's no other way out.
The Titan began its descent at 8 a.m. Sunday, but lost contact with the support ship, the Polar Prince, less than 2 hours later. The round trip to the wreck of the Titanic should have taken 9 hours. When they didn't return at 5:40 p.m.,
Five people are currently missing in a sub going to explore the Titanic shipwreck. The Titanic shipwreck is located 700 kilometers off the Newfoundland island in Canada. This vessel, called the Titan, is about 6.5 meters long. Contact was lost 2 hours into its trip on Sunday, the 18th of June. British billionaire Hamish Harding is believed to be on board the missing Titanic tourist submarine, where tickets cost $250,000 per person for the 8-day excursion. The OceanGate that operates these trips claim it has life support systems that will only last 96 hours. Rear Admiral John Malga has said they are working with US Navy, Canadian Armed Forces and private industry to try and figure out the best way to find and rescue the 5 individuals on board. Former Rear Admiral Chris Parry told Sky News that the OceanGate Expedition's vessel could have fallen foul of a catastrophic failure or even have become tangled up in the debris of the Titanic ship.
Deep-sea mystery is unfolding in the North Atlantic, where a tourist submersible has gone missing near the wreck of the Titanic. The craft, run by OceanGate Expeditions, had 5 people on board who paid $250,000 each to see the historic sunken ship. They lost contact about an hour and 45 minutes into the dive, and their fate and location are currently unknown. The submersible, called Titan, is a truck-sized craft that can dive up to 4,000 meters and withstand immense water pressure. It has a 4-day supply of oxygen and a viewing port for the passengers to see the Titanic up close. The Titanic sank in 1912 after hitting an iceberg, killing more than 1,500 people. It lies in 2 pieces on the ocean floor, surrounded by debris and artifacts. A massive search and rescue operation is underway, involving several government agencies and deep-sea companies. They are using aircraft, sonar, and underwater robots to try to locate the submersible and its occupants. The search area is vast and challenging, with strong currents, low visibility, and extreme depths. Time is running out for the crew, who may be trapped or injured in the dark abyss,